Japan is selling American government debt. That headline went around last month, and it is completely true. It is also the kind of headline that arrives with no context whatsoever, which is where the fear comes from. So let us do the thing nobody does with it. Let us find out how many times this has happened before, and what actually happened to the stock market each time. Start with scale, because scale is what the headline leaves out. Japan is the single largest foreign holder of US government debt, at $1.12 trillion. Enormous number. Now the other number, the United States owes about $39 trillion in total, so the largest foreign lender on Earth holds under 3% of it. So why does it matter at all? Because prices are set at the edges. If your biggest regular buyer slows down, you have to attract somebody else, and the way a government does that is by offering to pay more interest. That is the real mechanism. Japan stepping back does not break anything. It nudges up what America pays to borrow, and that ripples into mortgages, company debt, and eventually share prices. Here is the part that the headline never includes. This is not new. I pulled the Treasury's own records going back to the year 2,310 months of them, and ranked every single monthly drop in what Japan holds. Last month does not even make the top 5. These are the 5 largest. September 2022, down $79.6 billion in a single month. March of the same year, down 74. October, down 52. April 2024, down 41. And August 2022 again, down 35. Notice something. 3 of the 5 biggest happened inside 7 months of each other, in 2022, when Japan was selling to defend its own currency. Which sets up the only question you actually care about. If Japan selling American debt is bad for your portfolio, then after those 5 months, the stock market should have gone down. So let us check all 12 months after each. 12 months after September 2022, the S&P 500 was up 19.6%. After October, up 8. After August, up 14. After April 2024, up 10.5. And after March 2022, down 9. 4 of the 5 were higher a year later, 1 was lower. But the interesting part is not the score. It is those 2. March 2022 and September 2022. Same country, selling for the same reason, 6 months apart, and near identical amounts. 3 months after the March one, the market was down 16%. 3 months after the September one, it was up 7, and a year later, it was up almost 20. Identical cause, opposite outcome. So what does that tell you? That Japan selling is not a signal, because a signal has to point somewhere. This one has pointed both ways within 6 months. What was actually driving those markets was inflation and interest rates. Japan's selling was a symptom of the same thing, not the cause of what happened next. And there is a wrinkle worth knowing, which our own page states plainly. Part of any monthly change in these holdings is not selling at all. It is price. Bonds fall in value when interest rates rise, so a holding can shrink on paper while nobody sold a thing. In 2022, when rates rose sharply, some of those record drops were exactly that, which is why you read the trend over months rather than reacting to one. So the full picture. Japan really is selling $26 billion last month and $38 over the past year. That genuinely matters for what America pays to borrow. It has happened 5 times bigger than this before, and the stock market went up a year later in 4 of those 5. The one exception fell for reasons that had very little to do with Japan. And that is the whole reason to look things up. The headline is accurate, and on its own, it sounds like a warning. Put 5 decades of the same event behind it, and it turns into something much more ordinary, which is a story about interest rates, same facts, completely different feeling. That is what checking gets you. Visit us at smartcharts.co, where we explain the stock market in plain English for people who were never given the manual. Nothing here is financial advice.